What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. So we're just taking a look at Solana here, and as you can see, it's doing pretty much exactly what we predicted in our last video, which was that, due to the fundamental issues they've been having with their blockchain recently over the past week or so, it's obviously been selling off, and since it's been so overextended, it has been looking for a bit of support. And it's basically been retracing, looking for a bit of a key level, hasn't it? And you can see pretty much perfectly here on our daily time frame, we've come down onto the 20 moving average and found ourselves a very nice level of support. And today we're actually having a really nice bounce for Solana, aren't we? We're up about 20%, I think. So it's quite clear that, Solana was just really overextended, wasn't it? And it has been doing exceptionally well recently, basically getting a lot of adoption, a lot of use for NFTs, etc., etc. And it seems like now, basically it needed a bit of a longer correction, didn't it? And then combined with those issues that they faced with their blockchain essentially getting overloaded and failing, it does seem like, Solana has basically been a bit up against it the past week, and it has sold off, from around the price, what was it, around $220? It's come all the way down to around $130 there on the wick, but it has the candle of this day has actually, come back up and held support on the 25, and it looks as though today we're getting a bit of a bounce for Solana, which is, looking pretty bullish, to be fair. And I mean a lot of people would say this is potentially, potentially some kind of bull flag like this. And I mean, if that was the case, it would be a monstrous target, wouldn't it? Just for argument's sake, if this was the flag and that was the poll, we could be looking at, Solana coming well up into the $300-ish area, which would obviously be insane. And we basically did anticipate a bit of a drawback for Solana, because it's quite clear that, it's been massively overextended. It's not retested these EMAs as support the entire time it's been pumping ever since it flipped them. So in reality, we've been waiting for Solana to, have a bit of a retracement for a long while. And I think this fundamental news about their blockchain essentially breaking down for a few days was actually the fuels of the fire that was needed really for Solana to have a bit of a retracement and a correction. You can see it's come down, found support on the 20 really beautifully, and now it's getting a bit of a pump. And I mean, you can see how well it's been doing. This was literally what, $1 in December, and now it's all-time high is $220. So congratulations to anyone who bought it down here. That's absolutely incredible. And you can see it's just been absolutely rocketing up in value. I mean, even from the recent correction we had here down at around $19, it's essentially done, what is that, a 10x? So really, really incredible project, doing exceptionally well. We do think that the issues are having a short term, and in the long term, this is probably going to be, a very, very strong blockchain project. It's probably going to have a big market share in the cryptocurrency space from what we can tell. It is eating away at Ethereum's market share all the time. I think its market cap is like $50-60 billion now. So getting really, really big, to be honest. Like, what is it, top 4, top 5? Big, almost as big as Cardano or bigger than it right now. They're basically all in and around each other, aren't they? But we do think that Solana, definitely a project that people underestimated, and you can see how well it's done. It's basically come in and they've gave a working product to the market for NFTs, which is essentially why it's been pumping so well. And basically things are going really well. So short-term price predictions then, we would expect this 20 moving average to hold, considering how bullish this bounce has been here at around $150. That's a good psychological level as well, also coinciding nicely with this little previous swing high. Look at something like that. And if we did have a deeper correction, you've always got the 55 down at around this $115 level as well. And then if we do, we want to be targeting back up to around that $200 level to the upside for the short term, don't we? Get back to this all-time high, and then if we do break that, we can take a look at some retracement. This is of our the recent dip we had in the market. We've obviously got the 227 coming in at around $240 there, which would be a really, really good target if we do break the all-time high. Coming up to that as our next target, and then obviously if we throw our retracement tool onto this recent correction, if this is it, we can basically draw this from high to low like this, and you can see we've got 127 at around 250. We've got this 141 coming in at around 265, the 161 coming in at around 293, and this 227 is coming in at around $400. And we did think around $400 was a fair value for Solana, which would be about around a 2x from the current price. Considering the market cap would be hundreds of billions by then, you'd probably expect that to be, you know, more or less where Solana would be finishing off for this bull run, just because of, you know, how much it's already pumped. But it remains to be seen, really. It could be looking even more exceptional than that, depending on how well things go for it. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.